Chris Smith. We are slowly approaching the month of June. So, like my other YouTube videos, it's time to get into our hot property picks for the new month ahead. It's officially the start of the summer in June, although I have pulled out the summer shirts already. So barbecue season is slowly approaching. So, yeah, we're going to get into our hot property picks for the month of June. I also want to add in a big congratulations to the investors who have secured the properties from my previous YouTube clips. And if you're not already aware, and this is your first time watching this YouTube video, we source property investment deals right across the UK, and we also offer our management services as well. So it gives that reassurance to property investors that we're not just sourcing it for you in particular, but we're also sourcing it for ourselves. It makes sense all round, and effectively giving you that sort of one-stop shop feeling when it comes to property investment. Now, unusual like my other videos where I touch on multiple property deals, we're mainly going to be circulating around one property deal this month, which I believe is worth your attention. Like all of our videos, you can contact me at the end. You'll have an opportunity to save my contact details, and we'll obviously answer questions should you have them or any particular property details that you're seeking. I can then email all the details across to you. So yeah, let's crack on with it. Enjoy the YouTube video. So, getting started on our property pick out for the month of June. This particular site is situated in Hanley, within the Stoke-on-Trent area. If you're not too familiar in terms of where that area is, it's basically in the West Midlands location of the UK, with close connections with the likes of Manchester, Chester, Liverpool as well, Birmingham, and even Wales. Now, Hanley within Stoke-on-Trent is a very upmarket, trendy residential area. Great for young professionals and starting out families. Very close to the likes of water parks, forestry reserve parks as well. It's surrounded by a river. It's a very trendy and residential area to live in. It's always been the case in Hanley. What's also great about it as well is the close proximity it is to Staffordshire University, Keele University, and the Royal Stoke Hospital University. So this site itself is a development of 161 self-contained studio apartments, with the price being 79,999. That comes with a 3-year rental guarantee. Now we are going to get into our rental guarantee works. Also, there is a new offer, so there is an inflated offer and a discount on these prices that I'll get into as well. But the site is currently cleared out. The clearance works have gone quite well. Build starts officially next month, and it will be scheduled to be complete in September 2024. And again, we'll touch on the off-plan elements and what it means to invest in off-plan, pros and cons of that. But this deal, I thought I should definitely bring to you. With it being a simple cash investment, high returning, guaranteed return property, yes, it was obviously something that I needed to get out there. And just to inform you on that as well, this property isn't advertised on the likes of Rightmove. It isn't advertised on the likes of Zoopla. Completely off market, and it's gone quite well for investors in the UK and a lot of our overseas investors who have bought into student accommodation over the years. So very popular for investors, not just because it's upmarket, but because of the close proximity it is to universities. One in particular, which is Staffordshire University, which has a population of over 15,000. Now, the deal on offer is self-contained studio apartments, 79,999. They also come fully furnished. There's nothing for you to worry about in terms of furnishing them. And they come with a rental guarantee of 8% net for 3 years. Now, the new deal in place currently was put in place last week for 30 apartments in total. We have took a bit of a hit on that deal for 30 apartments, but it's 5 grand off any property that we've got. So even for the 79,999 apartments, you're paying 74,999 for that apartment. And you also get an 8.5% net rental guarantee for 5 years, opposed to 8% rental guarantee for 3 years, which was the original offer. So yeah, not just that, there is an interest in place as well. So it is an off-plan site that it was an ex-police station that was built around the sort of 1970s. They are keeping a lot of character with the building as well, which I find quite important. And yeah, clearance works have been done, and work starts next month. And the build program takes us right up to September 2024 of next year. But you just can't find anything like this on Rightmove or Zoopla if you were browsing the market. Just to let you know on that one as well, this is completely off market. It's purely catered for investors, where they get a rental guarantee. Now, pushing the figures to a side, which I still think is an incredible offer at 8.5% net rental guarantee for 5 years, it's accredited to the universities. So it's accredited to Keele University. It's also accredited to Staffordshire University and the Royal Stoke Hospital University. And now you might be thinking, why is that important? It just eliminates your property off the likes of Rightmove and off the likes of Zoopla. These properties are internally advertised via the universities. So when students do enrol for courses, whether that's at the hospital, Keele, or Staffordshire University, they are advertised at your apartment. Of course, this block comes with gyms, games rooms, cinema rooms, communal facilities and study areas for the students as well. They're always going to be first choice. That's mainly part of the reason you are getting a rental guarantee. But if you was to look at that, the rental guarantee, that works. So if you was to look at the area now in terms of what's available, if you click on Rightmove and put in studio, as I'm showing you on this slide, in that whole area of Stoke-on-Trent, not just Hanley, there's 5 apartments available. It just goes to show you the level of undersupply in this particular area. If it was to compete with the likes of Liverpool, when you put in studios, I think there's over 200 available, which again shows you a sign of oversupply. So it's the reason they are accredited to the universities, and it's a reason that the council have granted them plans to get this built to cater for the undersupply in that area. Unfortunately, the government pulled funding to build more student accommodation. They are well behind times. 25 years, roughly, is how far the government are behind in terms of building accommodation here. So they have gone to the likes of this developer, which is a board. The site is called Axiom, to build privately student accommodation for the demand for it in that area. So as you can see, 5 apartments in the whole area is quite alarming, and it should give you enough confidence that there's a high level of demand there as well. Now the developer himself, which is this is the big factor, is over 35 years of experience in development. We've worked with him on sites in this particular area as well. He's built over 650 apartments like this in the Stoke-on-Trent area to cater for the likes of the hospital, of course, as well, Keele University, and this one, of course, catering mainly for the Staffordshire University. 1 London Road, as you can see from the slide, is a recent development of 5 blocks which he completed. Beautiful site with rooftop gardens. So again, very well experienced developer that we've worked with before, trusted as well. He's built the likes of Orme House, which was not too far away from 1 London Road, and he's also built Keele House as well. He has got big contracts with the likes of Tesco. He did do a commercial unit for the likes of Tesco as well in this particular area. But as you can imagine, he's well in bed with the council. So yeah, we're going to kick on with the payment plan. And how that basically works is if we look at the rents right now in Stoke-on-Trent and that area in general, it's around sort of 165 upwards of £175 per week is what they're being let out for. Now, if to take this particular apartment, let's say £80,000, the 79,990 one, you're probably getting around sort of 12% gross yield. Now, what the guarantee does is they will get that 12% gross yield. They'll then pay off the service charge, which I believe is around £1,800. They take out the service charge, they then take out the management fees, and then whatever's left between that and your rental guarantee of 8% is profit for them. They then lock you in for the 3-year period. That's why they give you a rental guarantee for 3 years, and they increase the rents year on year. So as you can imagine, it's quite a profitable business for the management companies and the developer on the management side. So for you as the investor, you've got nothing to be worried about. Even if the property is vacant, you still get that rental guarantee. Now you might ask, well, how do they do that? Well, the profit margins, I work them out on a calculator. After paying the service charge, management fees, and paying off your 8% rental guarantee, they're making a profit margin of around 0.4, 0.5% yield per apartment. But obviously, across 161, that's a hell, quite a lot of profit, isn't it? So yeah, if you found the property investment option of June interesting, or you've got questions, maybe I've not touched on something that you want to answer for, please do drop me an email at chris.smith@propertyinvestmentcontact.com, and I'll get round to answering your question. Or if it's a case if you want full information, floor plans, availability, brochure on the developer, brochure on the site itself and location, drop me an email as well with just your name, number, and your email, of course, and I'll get in touch with you that way. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please do click a like and a subscribe if you want to be kept in the loop with these property deals. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy the summer. The weather's lovely, picking up now in the UK, and I'll hopefully hear from you soon. Thank you.